Patricia Altschul, that's right. We have the Grand Dame, the matriarch of Southern Charm here with us today. This From the Vault series has it has legs actually. So everyone seemed to love. Who did we have from the vault? We had Juicy Joe, Kathryn Dennis, Claudia Jordan, Jackie Goldschneider. Well, today we have a From the Vault, Patricia Altschul. Never, and I mean never before heard chat with Patricia Altschul. Never before heard. The only people that have heard this are me and Patricia and maybe Whitney, because he was in the room. He was coming and going in the house. I mean, Whitney's got to do what he's got to do. Other than me and Patricia, and probably Whitney, no one has heard this chat. This was recorded not even so long ago, but at a prior time before her beloved butler passed away, Michael. So, RIP Michael. He was such a huge part of the show. We talk about that. We talk about Kathyrn. We talk about Cameran Eubanks. Anyone want Cam back as much as I do? Obviously, we talk about the boys. We talk about JT, but Craig and Austen and Shep. And the show is just so different now, right? We have Southern hospitality. So this was recorded. This is a From the Vault, never before heard. My voice is cracking. Never before heard chat with Patricia Altschul. I have wanted Patricia on this podcast for decades. I haven't even done this for decades. I've only done this for years. I think I've wanted her on the podcast for about 6 years since my second episode. So we are continuing this. Seems to be a hit. This From the Vault. This is never before been heard. A chat with Patricia Altschul recorded at a prior time. So kick back, relax, and enjoy this chat with, I think, the best cast member of Southern Charm, Miss Patricia Altschul.
Very cagey. And of course, what people don't understand is that Whitney actually owns this house. I sold this house to Whitney. And it's large enough so that there's a wing in the back with a staircase and several exits. So I never know who comes and goes for the most part. But when I lost Michael, there's another house here on the property. And Whitney decided to take that over and make it his office. So he gave up his house in LA, and really now he maintains this house, and he made the other house into like a bar living room on the first floor and then an office bathroom on the second floor.
Wow.
So he carries on in in his lair. I call it the lair. Sorry. Still getting over the
Everyone's been sick. So
oh my God, it's so boring. I'm sorry.
Do you approve of this European woman that he's dating that is there right now? Does she get your stamp of approval?
Yeah, I've always liked her enormously. She's a big star in Europe. She's sweet, she's beautiful. I frankly don't understand why she puts up with Whitney at this point. It's been 10 years now.
Maybe we'll have a wedding to plan.
I just don't know. I mean, I would love that. As you know, I always nag him. I'm not going to nag him from now on. I'm changing my technique. Now I'm going to say, don't marry, just live by yourself, die a hermit.
Maybe that's the technique, and now this will work, and he'll come to you and tell you that he's going to have a wedding.
Yeah, I'm gonna change my approach, assuming we get picked up for another season.
Everyone is hoping you guys get picked up for another season.
We had the highest ratings that we've had in 6 years. It was just right under Vanderpump Rules, which is #1.
Wow.
So I would imagine we would, but we haven't had the formal announcement yet.
It was such a great season, so I would imagine too. Well, you mentioned you've known the guys forever, Shep and Austen, are they ever going to settle down, Patricia?
Maybe in 10 or 15 years. But there's something sociologically interesting that's going on now. Young people aren't getting married, or if they do, they're getting married older, at older ages. And so there's been a seismic shift. And unfortunately, here in Charleston, there are 10 to 12 women to every man. And it's a very young town. There are 5 colleges, and Charleston is now the #1 tourist destination. So, it's just teeming with people. In fact, it's irritating because we have to make reservations now to go to restaurants.
Well, that doesn't help for them to settle down now, does it?
I think that's been the major problem with the show. And I've seen these guys, I've been with them walking down King Street. And because it's the wedding capital of the world, you have all of these bachelorette parties, and they see the guys, and it's like they were the Beatles. They go screaming after them down the street, 20 young women. They go into a restaurant, you hear all these squeals and screams. And Shep told me that one time they went to a bar, and there was a roped off area, VIP area. And one girl, they had people standing there to keep them away. That's how crazy it is. And one girl threw herself over the rope and knocked over the table with all the drinks and the champagne and everything. So you can kind of understand, it's like smorgasbord.
Who do you think would settle down first between those two, Shep or Austen?
Oh, I don't know. Shep has been working on himself, and Austen has been working on himself. I don't know if that means anything or not. They could be doing it for the show. A lot of people, and I don't know if I'm giving away secrets, but a lot of people go to therapy and have their therapist on the show because it makes them look like they're trying. And then they go off and, carry on as usual.
Do you think Austen and Shep are truly trying, or do you think this is partly for the show?
I don't know. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's hope. Although I find them amusing. I like all their shenanigans. It entertains me. I think these girls are quite stupid, really. Well, no, I'll take that back. They know what they're getting, but it enables them to be on national television. So the question is, how much in love are they, and how much are they excited about being on national television? I'd question that.
I would question that too, because you're meeting someone who's already on the show. You know who they are.
Exactly. And it's like Meghan Markle pretending like she didn't know who Prince Harry was or who his family was.
Do you think Taylor did that? Because Taylor is new to this group. She was with Shep, and then she had this thing with Austen this season where she kissed him. She got on the show.
Yeah, and she was sending Whitney nude pictures, and then she's now with somebody who has some association with Southern hospitality. So I think she would be with anybody on the show, quite frankly.
That is the consensus, right? Because out of all the guys in Charleston, now you're dating someone who's on another show, Southern Hospitality.
Well, all of that business, she's not one of my favorite people, because I'm the one that said to Madison, well, how about the nude picture she sent you? And of course, Madison, all I have to do is feed Madison some insider information. And Whitney's girlfriend at that time told me, she told me about the whole thing. So that's how I never saw it. People say, oh, it's so creepy that Whitney would show his mother. believe me, I'm the last person to see or hear anything. But then I told Madison, and she spread the word, and I can always count on her. We're kind of thick as thieves, Madison and I. I've known her 12 years now.
Why don't you really like Taylor?